Good morning, students. As this welcomes you all. In the last lecture, we have discussed about the current, properties of current, types of current. Here, we are going to discuss how current flows in a conductor. What is the mechanism of the flow of the current in a conductor? So here, what we are going to study, that is mechanism of flow of current in a conductor. We should know how current flows in a conductor. So here, let us take a conductor. We know that a conductor is made up by large number of free electrons. So here we are taking a conductor which is made up by large number of free electrons. These electrons are free to move here and there. They do random motion and collide one another. And they move with a speed of 10 to the power 5 to 10 power 6 meter per second. It is very rapid, so that they are colliding one another and they are cancelling the effect of each other. That is why the net current in a conductor is zero, remains zero. But when we are connecting this conductor with the external source, say battery, we are taking example battery, we are connecting it with the battery, then these particular electrons which are moving randomly here and there, they are attained a particular direction and they tend to move in opposite to the direction of the electric field. If the current is flown in this direction, the electric field is generated in this direction, then these electrons are tending to move in opposite to the direction of the electric field. They experiences a force that is called F is equal to minus EE. Why I am using minus? Because it is in opposite direction of the electric field. So what is the mechanism of flow of current in a conductor? Whenever the external source is given to a conductor, which develops the electric field inside the conductor, resultant of which free electrons present inside the conductor starts moving opposite to the direction of the electric field, so that number of electrons are get drifted towards the positive end of the battery, and hence electric current generates, which is in opposite direction with the electron. So I'm just writing it here. When an external source is given to a conductor, which develops electric field inside the conductor, resultant of which the free electrons present inside the conductor starts moving opposite to the direction of electric field, so that number of electrons get drifted towards the positive end of the battery, which is in opposite direction of the current and electric field. Until the free electrons are moving towards the positive end of the battery, the current does not generate itself, because whenever the external source is given to this particular, then the electrons are moving towards the positive end of the battery, hence the electric field generates, then electric current generates itself. So this one is mechanism of the flow of the current. Here I have used the electrons are get drifted towards the positive end of the battery. So here let me discuss you one more thing, that is, what is the drift velocity, the average velocity by which the electrons are get drifted towards positive end of the battery, that is called drift velocity. And the time taken between two successive collision by these free electrons, that is called relaxation time. We'll discuss this further in our next lecture. So this is all about mechanism of the flow of the current in a conductor. I hope you are getting all those points. Thank you, as this will see you again in next lecture.